Welcome to From the Red Carpet. On this week's episode, we talk a little bit about some DC stuff upcoming in 2022. We have a new Moon Knight trailer, as well as some other Disney Plus things, and Scream might be getting another sequel sooner than we think. So, let's dive right in. First up, Moon Knight is debuting on Disney Plus on March 30th. As I've stated before, the series will deal with Mark Spector having a dissociative identity disorder, kind of like what Kevin had in Split, basically. But the disorder seems to just happen one day after Mark experiences flashes of another life. One day during a mission of some kind, Mark is abandoned by his companions, and I'm guessing this is in Egypt, when the moon god Khonshu shows up to save him and lets Mark become the bearer of his powers to save his life. The show is also said to feature Anubis, one of Moon Knight's main villains, as well as Midnight Man, played by actor Gerard Uliel, who, as I've said before, in a previous video, sadly passed away just after filming. Just the other day, we got a new trailer for the series, so let's check it out.
I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams. It must be very difficult. The voice in your head. There's chaos in you. Embrace it.
She-Hulk will be released sometime after Moon Knight, with Jennifer Walters becoming She-Hulk after receiving a blood transfusion by her cousin, Bruce Banner. She'll be just as strong as Hulk, but I'm not sure if she can return back to normal. I mean, in the comics, she just stayed hulked out, like, all the time. Anyway, along with Titania and Scar making their MCU debuts in the series, Tim Roth will reprise the role of Abomination, and he'll be solely responsible for setting off the chain of events in the series that will ultimately lead to Planet Hulk. This is where he distributes Jennifer's gamma-infused blood to random people as a cure-all, turning them all into Hulk-based characters. Tim Roth reportedly said that he'll actually be able to revert back to his human form, Emil Blonsky, in the series. So I'm kind of curious as to how and why. The IronHeart series has a new cast member, and that of Anthony Ramos. He's been cast in a secret role for the series, and his character will play an even bigger part in future MCU films. Who the hell's he playing? Ironheart, of course, will see Dominique Thorne play Riri Williams as she takes over the role of Iron Man after Wakanda Forever, the film where she'll make her debut. In the series, she'll be up against Obadiah Stane's son, Ezekiel, as he sets out for revenge over his father's death in the first Iron Man film. Wait a minute, is Anthony Ramos playing Zeke? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say yes, but it's definitely not confirmed. Anyway, the Ironheart series will then lead into the Young Avengers, coming sometime in Phase 5. Kraven the Hunter is the next Marvel film in the works over at Sony, with Aaron Taylor Johnson to star as Kraven. We also know that the antagonist of the film will be the Chameleon, who is one of Spider-Man's oldest villains, a master of disguise, and also Kraven's half-brother. He'll more than likely be played by the guy who played him in Far From Home. Yes, Chameleon was in Far From Home. Anyway, aside from that, Russell Crowe was just added to the cast to play Kraven's father, so that's a thing. It's tough to say at the moment if we'll see Andrew Garfield show up in the movie, but I can at least say that he's filmed reshoots for Morbius, so you can prepare for that. Now on to some DC stuff. A recent novelization of Matt Reeves' The Batman dives deeper into the background and origin of Paul Dano's Riddler. In the film, Dano plays Edward Nashton instead of Edward Nygma. Nashton is actually the character's original last name. Anyway, it says that Nashton sang in the school choir as a kid, but gave up his passion for music to focus on a newer obsession, cryptic puzzles. He then started to carry around books of crosswords and other puzzles, earning him the name Ed Weird, and causing him to get bullied a lot. Around this time, Edward noticed a young Bruce Wayne happy with his parents and grew extremely jealous. Later on, as Nashton developed an even deeper unhealthy obsession with Bruce Wayne, he began a career in forensic accounting, which he believed was similar to solving puzzles. Clearly, Nashton's a psychopath. I mean, he's modeled after the fucking Zodiac Killer. What more evidence is there? But yeah, an isolated childhood along with a deep jealousy of Bruce Wayne turned Nashton into the murderous master of puzzles. I can't wait to see them interact in the movie. DC just dropped a little trailer depicting all of the upcoming films for 2022. There's The Batman, of course, The Flash, Black Adam, and Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom. The Flash deals with Barry causing an alternate timeline called Flashpoint, where the current events of the DCU as we know them never took place. Instead, Flash is joined by a new hero, Supergirl, and also Batman. But it's Michael Keaton's version from the Tim Burton films. The trio then go on to form a new version of the Justice League. Then, in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, Arthur Curry deals with the repercussions of the previous film as he battles Black Manta yet again, all while teaming up with his brother Ocean Master to save Atlantis from a new threat, Karshan. Finally, in Black Adam, The Rock, blah blah blah, will be joined by Cyclone, Atom Smasher, Hawkman, and Dr. Fate. I have no idea what the plot of this one will be. I mean, I kinda really don't give a shit. But I still think The Rock is way overselling this movie. We get it, man. You're rich and you have your name on fucking everything. Tequila, you bought the XFL, you took over Fast and Furious, Jumanji. We get it. You're a big deal. Fuck off. Anyway, here's a new trailer for what's to come.
Who are you under there? What are you hiding?
My son dreamt of a better world. That's why he saved me.
You can go to any timeline, any universe. Why'd you fight to save this one?
What could be greater than a king? A hero.
I just got goosebumps. If we don't stand up, no one will.
Come with us. There's a glorious world out there, waiting for you. Are you in?
Lastly, guys, I'll leave you with some brief Scream 6 news. After the success of this year's Scream film, the studio has already greenlit a sequel and possibly one more after that. Scream 6 has officially been announced and will have most of the cast from Scream 5 returning. Anyway, that's it for this episode, guys. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like and subscribe, because it sure does help me out a lot. And with that, of course, I'll see you on the next one.